There is something strange happening across Australia right now. Around 2.4 million people wake up every single week without knowing how many hours they will work, how much they will earn, or whether next month's rent will actually be covered. That is nearly 1 in 5 workers in this country living on a casual contract. If you are one of them, you already know the feeling. The phone rings, a shift gets canceled, and suddenly your week looks completely different. Today, we're going to talk about what life really looks like as a casual worker in Australia in 2026, what it costs you, what it gives you, and how to use it as a stepping stone instead of a trap. Let's start with the money, because that is where most people get confused. From the 1st of July 2026, the national minimum wage rises to $26.44 an hour, following the Fair Work Commission's annual review. Because you're a casual, you get a 25% loading on top, which brings you to around $33.05 an hour. On paper, that sounds great. It's more money per hour than your permanent mates earn for the same job, and that's the pitch every employer makes when they hire you. They say the extra 25% is there to make up for the things you do not get, like paid annual leave, paid sick leave, and notice of termination. But here's where it gets interesting. Most casual workers spend that extra loading the moment it hits their account. They treat it like normal income, so when a holiday comes around or they catch the flu for a week, there's nothing sitting in the bank to cover it. The way smart casual workers handle this differently is by treating that 25% loading as completely untouchable. The moment it lands in their account, it gets moved into a separate, high-interest savings account. That becomes their personal sick leave fund and their personal annual leave fund. Over a year on full-time hours at minimum wage, that loading alone adds up to roughly $13,000. Imagine having that sitting in an account at the end of every year, ready to cover a holiday, a slow month, or an emergency. That single habit changes everything about what casual work feels like. There's also a huge piece of the puzzle that kicked in on the 1st of July 2026 called Payday Super. Your employer must pay 12% superannuation on your total earnings, including your casual loading. Previously, employers paid this quarterly, but now they have to pay your super at the exact same time they pay your wages. This is a massive win because your super gets invested faster, starts compounding sooner, and makes it incredibly easy to spot missing payments straight away. Just make sure to log into your ATO portal and consolidate your super. Many casuals end up with 4 or 5 different accounts from different jobs, and the multiple fees will quietly eat away at your future. Finally, don't forget about the casual conversion pathway. Under the Fair Work rules active in 2026, if you have worked a regular pattern of hours for 6 months in a small business or 12 months in a larger business, you can give written notice that you want to convert to permanent employment. Your employer can only refuse on fair and reasonable grounds. This gives you a powerful choice. You can stay casual for the flexibility and the higher hourly loading, or you can convert to permanent to secure paid leave, sick days, and far more borrowing power with banks. Neither choice is wrong, but in 2026, the choice is entirely yours. Stop seeing your job as just a quick source of daily cash and start seeing it as the capital you need to build real financial breathing room.